so high. It was really fun climbing up the tree. Let's see how fun it's going to be to go down, because I brought my backpack up the tree. No comments, just vibes. It's me. So hi, I think it has been like a long time since I made any type of like YouTube video. I tried to film like a lot of different ones, but I never ended up posting anything or editing anything. It has been like a pretty messy summer. I'm probably going to move this around because I want to be able to lay down a bit, but for now this is the spot. And I also going to show you the tree because the tree is beautiful, and that's why I'm here. So I want to do like a little life update type of situation. I'm currently not living in Lisbon. I'm living in Guimarães. That's like a city in the north of Portugal. It's actually like the original city of Portugal. I don't know how to say it. Like, it was the first city of Portugal. I moved here to do my thesis. That was something that I really wanted to do, and I was not sure if I was going to be able to do it or not. Like, to move here to do the research for my thesis. I arrived like a week ago, so I'm pretty new to the place, and I'm pretty new to the house, and I'm pretty new to everything. So I'm kind of getting used to it. I wanted, oh, there's some beautiful like fungi here. So I wanted to talk a bit about like things I've been loving, things that I have been doing a lot, and things like that. So this past summer was like a bit of a change, like for me. Health-wise, I think I have been getting used to my chronic illnesses, and I was also in a pretty good state symptom-wise. There's a wasp there. Yeah. So I had started to explore things that I used to love a lot and started doing them again. One of the things that I always liked in theory but never did a lot, because I didn't do it as a child, and then as an adult when I started it I was already like not well, so was climbing. So this summer I tried it again. I tried it, so rock climbing or like lead rope climbing, and at the beginning I was really afraid because when I did bouldering like 2 years ago I felt really bad doing it, and every time that I tried to dance, it was like the sport that I used to do, I normally feel pretty bad. So what I tried was like to do a bit of rope climbing, and the idea was that because I am attached like with a harness and with a rope, even if I faint, it's less dangerous, and because it's a more of a agility and endurance sport and not like a cardio like bouldering, for my pots would like be nicer or like easier, and it is. And I'm also really grateful that I am in a really good symptom wise like time of my life. So yeah, so that's what I did like in summer, sport wise, and I absolutely love it, and I just want to do more and more. I can post like some photos or clips or whatever of me like doing it. I really like it. Now I moved like up north and they don't have it like indoors like I was used to, and I don't have all the gear needed to make outdoor yet, and I also need someone that knows how to do it so he can like belay me, like give me support, hold the rope in the bottom. But I really want to try to do it here in the north, and I think I am gonna do it. but yeah, so what else? Trying to think. So I read quite a few books that I would need to check which books they were, but I read gender theory that really stayed with me. I read what else did I read? Amphibian, that I also really liked. I'm currently trying to read The Idiot by Elif Batuman, but I love the writing, I love the structure. It's just like not for me in the moment. I think I need something with more plot. I'm also in a moment of change, like I said, like this summer has been like a big change for me, like everything, and this move was also like a lot of like changing things. It has been like an interesting summer, a summer that I connected a lot like with myself, with who I was as a child and who I am now, and trying to interconnect both things, and the things that I used to like that are a lot of like the same that I like now. So it's really interesting. I like it a lot. I wanted to start like drawing again. I really want to focus on my thesis. I think I have some animal that's biting me, but yeah, to focus on my thesis and be able to maybe like, I don't know, go do a PhD. I'm not sure about that, but I want to explore. I want to not limit myself in that like area of my life, let's say like that. I also have been able to like keep up my hair long. My bangs are short, but yeah, keep up my hair. There's a wasp here. Maybe it's her house, and I should be nice and grateful. Thank you. Oh, there's also like a really tiny bird up there. So nice. So talking about like human. So I moved here and I completely like fell in love with all the nature. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the different trees that it has. I live really close to this amazing park. Like the tree where I'm at is like 1 minute walking from my house, and I just absolutely love it. I love to be able to, I don't know, I love meeting new people. So for me, moving cities is not about that part. It's about the things that I leave like behind, and say like that, like all my friends and all my family and all my things. Not all, but a lot of my things are in Lisbon, so I feel pretty disconnected with that. At the same time, I think I'm so proud that I was able like to come alone, because for the longest time this was like a thing that we thought that I was not capable of, like moving alone to a city that is far away. I know that having my service dog, that is down there by the way, helped a lot, but even with that, oh, the wasp is going to appear in the video just to say hi. But even with that, with him, we thought it was like pretty complicated, and I was trying to get not dependent on, I was not trying to get dependent on, but I was trying to connect with people and try always like to find a way to do the things that I want in life, that I know that are easier if I am with like someone. But I don't think that's like the best way for me to live and to do the things. Like, it's a great way to start, and it's really important to live your life with support, and having that support coming like from anyone in your life, like from your family, from friends, from loved ones, whatever, like relationships, whatever you want. But also understand that that came from me. I was the one that wanted it. I was the one that worked for it with all the support, and I'm not denying the support, because I had a lot of support to be able to move and to do all these things. And even like to start climbing, I would not have done it because I was really afraid, and I'm almost crying, yeah, because I was really afraid of like, I don't know, being worse for me, or getting hurt, or getting like really frustrated because my health does not allow me to do the things like it used to. So yeah, no, we're getting to the emotional part of the video, but it's not emotional. Like for me, it's really good. I love it. I'm just a person that cries and is happy. So yeah. So I don't know. So I don't know if a lot of people know, but I used to be a scout when I was a child, and both my parents like have worked and work with nature or nature related things. So I am by nature really connected with nature and I really like it. But then there was like some moments, there's always like some moments in my life that I try to live more of a urban life that is also me. But I disconnect a lot with the rest, and now like coming back to it, coming back to nature, coming back to the bugs and insects that I love, coming back to the animals, coming back to just like staying outside, doing indoor no, outdoor activities. Like I love it. Like I love it. I don't know how to explain. Like I really, really like it. And it's the same with sports. I have always done sports since I'm a child. Like I'm horrible in sports with balls. Like really, really bad at it. Like disastrous. But I love it. I absolutely love sports. Not the ones with balls. No, no, no. But I love sports. I love gymnastics. I love dance for all my life. I love everything that has to do with like trekking, hiking, even climbing. I liked it as a child. I just never done it. I love swimming, even that I'm completely traumatized with pools and I cannot swim indoor now. I love it and I want to go back to it. I also noticed like how dependent we all are, and I am, of like my not phone, like content, because I just watched or read, I'm not sure, like a piece of content again about how we are not dependent on the phones, we are dependent on media, and we are addicted to media. And I think that's exactly it. My brain needs a lot of stimulation. My brain is really, really, really hyperactive, and I love it. I love that. And at the same time, it's really sensitive, and it gets really attached, and it works in bursts, and it receives the things really intensively. So all the content and media that we have access, like through the phone, it really messes up with me. It messes up with everyone, but it messes up with me. And I wanted to try. I'm gonna wait for the bus. Okay, because I wanted to. No way, dancing on me, dancing on me. It's almost there. It's almost there. Okay, so I wanted to try and start, even and start like being more mindful about the content that I consume, not just like content being fed to me, but me consuming, like to another bus. I'm gonna wait a bit. Okay, so I really wanted to try and be mindful about the content that I consume, and not choosing, not filtering necessarily, but I wanted to be me choosing the content instead of being like fed, yeah, like the content. And I want to browse for it. I want to search it. I want to have it. I don't know. I want to go back. I have the physical books and I love that, but I want to go back to mindfully choosing what I'm consuming and what is my entertainment. And there's no problem in like my entertainment being movies or series or videos or even TikToks, whatever, but being something that I want and that I choose, and not something that is like fed to me and that is like that I'm not even looking for, and it just comes to my brain and to my eyes and just consumes my life. Because I ended up understanding that I spend a lot of my time in my phone doing nothing, because I don't not counting like the time on my phone that I'm like socializing, because that for me it's good and it's okay. I'm talking about the time that I'm on my phone and I'm just dumb scrolling or looking for random things that have absolutely like no purpose, and I can have like an assigned time to do that. It just doesn't need to be like always. A lot of the times I want to be reading and I'm not reading, and I'm not in nature, and I'm not studying, and I'm not drawing, and I'm not dancing, and I'm not climbing, and I'm not with friends, and I'm just with my phone. And I really don't like that, and I really don't want that. Of course there's moments when I'm like with a lot of pain or with a lot of fatigue, or I'm really unwell, that of course having my phone and just like having content, playing it, like it's nice, and there's moments for that. That's how I used to watch How I Met Your Mother. That's how I used to watch like movies and films. And I don't want to skip media. I love media. I love arts in all their forms, and I want to engage with it. I don't want to just watch it. I want to engage with it, really do it. And it's kind of the same that I said before. Like, I always used to watch YouTube, and I don't want to just watch. I want to create. I want to be able to be something that is not just passive. I want it to be like an active hobby. It's something that I gain from it, and I can do something with it. So now I'm gonna move. Let's try and see where we're going. I can show you the tree. I'm gonna try and show you. So you're sitting right here, and all this beautiful, and my backpack that is gonna be a pain in the ass to bring down. I don't know why I brought it up. I know why. I'm gonna explain. Okay, so now you are on top of a fungi, and I think it's not the best place for you to stay. Let's see. Should I try and put it there? Can I film it like that? Oh, I can. So I am in fact a strange human being, and I love being a strange human being. So I think now you're gonna stay in the bottom for a bit while I still like talk, because I want to sit here because this place is really nice. Like, it has like a really nice spot to sit. So here's like, I think it's a fungi. Maybe it's like it's an infection, like a reaction from the tree. If someone knows, like, please come in contact. I would love to know what it is. But yes, I was saying that I want to come back to being more like I was as a child. I want to create more. I want to, even fashion, I want to explore more. I want to be more free in the things that I do, and in the things that I let myself like express. I want that. And probably a lot of you think like, oh, but Rita, you're already like super open and super like extroverted and already do a lot of things. And yeah, I just don't think I do as much as I would like, and as much as I naturally am inclined to do. I feel castrated in those senses. I think we all do. And another topic that I really wanted to talk about, and I think I'm gonna change again the position of the camera. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try. Oh, this looks good, but I think I cannot put you there. All of the moss in this tree is just like absolutely beautiful. I can also just like stay. Woo! The light is horrible now. Stay like. Can I show you the tree? Hi. So continuing, that's another topic that has come to my mind that I have like debated with some people about, is like the villainization of like movies and TV shows, and completely like intellectualization, let's say like that, let's say it like with rich words. I don't know how you call it in English, but like how, for example, reading books is seen as something intellectual, is seen as something that is a virtue, that is oh so amazing that you read books. And I'm not even going to talk about the type of books because that's another topic that I can do from another angle maybe. But yes, like in our society, watching like movies and TV shows is seen as like less good, or playing video games, imagine, it's seen like as less good than like reading a book. Both are types of media, they're just different formats of it. And a lot of times they are even almost like the same story, because you can have the same story in a book and in a TV show and in a movie. And it's really frustrating that we villainize watching movies and watching TV shows as like it's less virtuous. And I don't know when did it started. I think it's kind of the same of like reading classics or literary fiction is seen as like good, but reading romance and fantasy, it's not. It's seen as like cheap literature. It's seen as like easy to read, easy to consume. The same with movies, like it's because it's easy, because it's accessible. And why is that bad? Why is that being accessible like a bad thing? It's not supposed to be bad. It's content, it's entertainment, and reading books is also not supposed to be good. It's not supposed to have a connotation. There is no good or bad media. There's no good or bad like entertainment. It's something good or bad is because it entertains you or not. Does it fulfill the purpose that was supposed to fulfill or not? The same with types of music. Why are some types of music seen as good and there's another types of music that is seen as like cheap and bad and like superficial? Like why? They're just types of entertainment and different types of entertainment. All valid. So that's something I have been thinking about. I think this video, it needs to come to an end. And maybe a conclusion. But that's kind of difficult when you are like me and I don't even know. Okay. So I think this video needs to come to an end or a conclusion or something like that. But that's kind of complicated when you're someone like me that is trying just like to express what's in my mind, and this was not even the plan for this video, was not even this. But yeah, I want to say that I'm really grateful that I was able to move. I'm really grateful that I'm going to do my thesis. I'm really happy that I found this amazing tree. I'm really happy that I found like a new sport that I can do and I absolutely love, and I'm getting completely addicted to it, and that I found people that can do it with me and people that are in a community that is open like to help me do it and help me participate in something that can be like seen as less as accessible as like a sport having like disabilities, and I find it like really good. Also, about the books I want to read, I think I can make a little corner about that. But yeah, so for this month I really want to go rock climbing like outdoor, but here in the north of Portugal. I really want to go to Porto and visit some bookshops and some friends and go rock climbing in Porto. I'm really anticipating like Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Already like pre-ordered like a signed copy, so I'm probably only going to read it like in October. Also, A Sunny Place for Shady People by Mariana Enriquez. And I think that's it for like this month. I want to take it slow. I want to do a lot of things. I want to try to go down this tree without falling and without breaking my iPad, because yes, I brought everything, including my camera. Everything is in my backpack. That is right there. Because why? Why do I make these things? Because why? Why do I make this to myself? I'm not sure. But I really like being in the tree. I spent more than half an hour in this tree. I've spent half an hour filming in the tree, so imagine the time that I have spent in the tree total. And now I need to go down. I need to walk fly, and I want to start reading. I think I'm gonna read Stargazer, just because I want something with a bit more of a screaming plot, let's say like that. And I don't know, leave your questions down below. It's really hard for me to just start and talk about things and start to talk about life, because I start and talk about random topics in life that are not the ones that I wanted to initially like talk about. So what can I do? Me laying on the tree, I don't know, 3 meters from the floor, something like that. It's gonna be really funny when you see like how I got up. It's gonna be interesting. But yes, I am